It happened. Finally, Battery Day has happened yesterday, and Elon Musk has announced a lot of new exciting changes coming into Tesla's line of cars. The first line of news is that Tesla is planning to bring a $25,000 car, which Tesla is planning to mass produce in the future. That's big news because Tesla is not really affordable to the mass majority. $25,000 makes it a very affordable price point for a majority of people, and I think that it would give the internal combustion engine industry a run for its money. The second big news is that there's going to be a Plaid powertrain coming into the Tesla Model S. Hopefully the beginning of next year we'll see production models coming out, and this will make the car very fast, almost up there with the Roadster specs. 2.0 seconds or less for the Model S Plaid train. So that would be a 0 to 60 time that is just unimaginable. 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. That might be 1.9 seconds. That is extremely fast, and a top speed of about 200 miles an hour. This thing has 4 doors, and it's going to blow all production vehicles, the specs, off the line. I think after you get to 0 to 60 in like less than 2 seconds, the biggest challenge for a production vehicle like that would be the gravity, the G-force that you feel from going that fast. Like driving a Tesla, I've felt that G-force pulling you back into the seat, and after so many G's, I bet that people will pass out from it going just so fast and pushing them back in all their internal organs into their body. I think the second biggest challenge of making a production vehicle that fast would be putting some kind of good tires to grip onto the surface so that when you're taking off, you're not just ripping the tires right off of the vehicle. That's a lot of G-force coming down to the tires to keep traction, and even if they did decide to pull that off, I think that it would be a challenge to keep tires running in the long run. But if you're spending that kind of money for a Tesla Model S Plaid version, then I'm sure that you're not concerned about changing tires every 6 months or so. So the 2021 Model S Plaid version, the MSRP is going to be about $139,000, and recently Lucid Air, they're releasing specs about their 2021 Lucid Air Dream vehicle, which is $169,000. Their 0 to 60 is projected to be about 2.5 seconds, and their top speed is about 168 miles an hour. So in the quarter mile they do over 9 seconds, like 9.9 seconds is what they were estimated at. Another one of the higher end luxury brands is Porsche Taycan Turbo S. Their MSRP is $185,000 and a 0 to 60 of 2.6 seconds. Their top speed reaching out at 162 miles an hour, and their quarter mile doing about 10.47 seconds. So it's game over with these electric vehicles putting up these kind of performance figures, and any enthusiast that's looking to get these figures. Another thing worth noting is the range of these vehicles. The Model S Plaid version is planned to have over 520 miles of range. That's a huge increase. Their tri-motor is what's given them the ability to go that fast, but that huge battery pack that's underneath, it's got to be like 200 kilowatts. The Lucid Air's range is about 503 miles, and then the Porsche Taycan is only at 192 miles. So with this Tesla, there's definitely not going to be any kind of range anxiety in the future. So it's really exciting news in the EV world. Would you spend $136,000 for the electric car? I mean, you can get a lot of the other versions like the Model 3 and the Model S and the long range. There's a whole lot of variants now, and the car didn't necessarily get a refresh either. I would like to see some kind of a refresh in the body styling, maybe the interior design, so that people can distinguish if these Plaid version Model S's are really something different from the previous versions that haven't changed in the styling for quite some time. But regardless, I'm glad to see that Tesla is moving in the right direction and beating the competition and making their cars look cool. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.